So it is a couple of days before our first wedding anniversary. We are celebrating our paper anniversary, and I wanted to take this opportunity while my husband was out to put together something that I thought of to celebrate the paper anniversary. And that was something that I saw on Pinterest, where there was the idea of people putting together little vouchers and having your partner be able to redeem those little vouchers that you have chosen whenever they want. So I have a couple of ideas for that. I've just gone to the shops and bought some little cards that I can do those on, and I'm also going to spend the time writing his card as well while he's not here. One of the other ideas that I've had for us to celebrate our paper anniversary is for us to print out some of the readings that were read out at the ceremony of our wedding. And 2 of the 3 readings I actually wrote myself. And I always had the intention when I wrote the 2 that they would fit with the first reading and that they could eventually be printed out as a set of 3 different prints, and that when we moved into our house we would be able to print those out and have them on display somewhere special. So I'm going to spend some time just actually designing that up so that we can print it out, and we won't actually be able to frame it before our anniversary or on our anniversary because I'm not exactly sure where that will go in the house yet, but I would love to at least have a bit of a design, a very simple design ready to go so that maybe we can at least print them out on our anniversary and have that be a part of our paper anniversary. Okay, so that is done. It was really nice to use some of the fonts from the stationery that we had at our wedding as well as a part of that design. So I'm really happy to have gotten a little bit of time to have been able to do that today because it has been on my mind for a long time. One of the things that I forgot to mention earlier that I popped into my husband's little paper anniversary bag was a lotto ticket. This was a last minute idea that I came up with yesterday, which was actually my grandma's would-be birthday. She passed away a few years ago, but we like to still celebrate her birthday whenever we can. And one of the things that I do on my grandma's birthday and on my dad's birthday or on their anniversaries is I try and look back at the eulogies that I said for them at the time and the written format that I still have of that. And one of the things that stood out to me was how much my grandma used to love buying lotto tickets, and she was just the most beautiful woman and she was super humble, and we all knew that she only wanted to win the lotto so she could help her family as much as she could. That's just the kind of person that she was. But she would buy lotto tickets especially on special occasions. And she had this philosophy that if you're going to win the lotto, you win in 6 games. And I wrote that into her eulogy, and it stood out to me when I was reading it back just yesterday. And then when I was out with my family, I remembered that maybe this was a good time to actually buy a lotto ticket using hopefully some of the birthday luck from my grandma's birthday to actually then give my husband that paper present as well. So I've included that in his presents too. We celebrated our wedding anniversary eve by heading to a winery in McLaren Vale. And it is in Wollonga. We started our lunch with a wine tasting, which was such a beautiful experience before we moved into the restaurant. A salad and the gnocchi, which were all absolutely delicious. After our lunch, we drove along the South Australian beaches before heading back into the city. On our anniversary day, we had a casual day in the city, and we started off by heading to the spot that we were married in and taking that opportunity to reflect on such a beautiful day. To celebrate our paper anniversary, I thought it would be fun to have rice paper rolls at the Chinese market. We then spent the rest of the day wandering around Adelaide's Rundle Mall. We then finished our paper anniversary with a beautiful feed me dinner at Paper Tiger on Rundle Street in Adelaide.